The promise is always there. That's outstanding. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We're on this one, boys. We're welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV as we've got a fun show. I think we did this last year, like very early in the run of this show.
Yeah.
Were you here? You were here for this, weren't you, Dow?
I was, yes.
We are going to talk about the Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Show, which takes place this weekend. It is, check that, it's next weekend, isn't it?
Next weekend.
Starts the 11th.
Thursday, it comes Thursday. You were going to bring me a poster so I would have a gigantic poster splattered all over my wall or something.
I didn't.
He didn't. Well, we'll see what we can do. We got 2 weeks to get it here. But yeah, this is Monday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We aren't kidding. I've got Dow Smith here along with Dennis Stroughmatt, and we are going to talk about the Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Show. They've been doing it for several years down there in, actually initially in, I believe, Marion, and now back up in Mount Vernon, right?
Yep.
And we're going to talk about that. It draws a huge crowd. You're not going to want to miss it, and we'll have a good time talking about that here in just a minute. Before we get to that, however, let's take a look at some community events and what all is going on around there. You guys are off TV. If you want to look at the monitor, you can see your off picture. So yeah, you're waving at people you're not even showing, Dennis. How terrible. You say hi, Mom, or something like that. Community events going on today. This is April 1st, Monday, April 1st, down at the Flora Christian Church, and this is for folks here closer to Flora. They've got preschool screening as well as kindergarten screening today, and it's the Flora unit number 35 PAT Prevention Initiative will also be offering birth to 3-year-old screening. So if your child is under the age of 5 and not yet set up for kindergarten, you might want to head down there this week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday this week from noon until 6 p.m. They'll be doing that actually from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. today, tomorrow, and Wednesday it's 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you want more information, you can give them a call at the school. That would be at 662-6502 or 662-2014. And you might want to give them a call and make sure that make sure what you need to bring with you, because sometimes you have to have birth certificates and immunizations and all that kind of stuff. So give them a call and they'll help you out. Also going on today here in Clay County at the Full Armor Christian Academy. Of course, that's up in Louisville. That is Darren Bailey's bailiwick. They'll have a big Clay County Town Hall meeting at the Full Armor Christian Academy. Speakers will include Darren Bailey as well as State Senator Dale Ryder is going to come down from Mattoon. State's Attorney Andrew J. Kester here in Clay County, as well as Sheriff Andy Myers and Valinda Rowe with Illinois Carry. So they'll be there at 6 o'clock tonight. Again, 6 o'clock up in Louisville at the Full Armor Christian Academy. Also today here in Flora, an American Red Cross blood drive. It'll go from 3:30 today till 7:30, and that will be at the Flora Elementary School. Of course, the new school down there on the southeast edge of Flora. You can't miss it. It is a brand new school. And they'll take your blood. They'll probably give you a nice sandwich, give you something to drink, give you some orange juice, and maybe some cookies. So whenever I talk about blood drives, I always ask my guests if they donate blood. Do you guys donate blood?
Yes, but infrequently.
Infrequently. I mean, that's fine. Do you donate blood,
occasionally?
Dennis? Occasionally, so that's fine. Infrequently and occasionally, so that means you guys know that if you're an O positive, they're calling you all the time to try to donate, like me. That's cool. Well, that's good. Good to hear. So many times, I'll run into folks who do not donate blood, but it's very important. This is, as I said, it is April Fool's Day. There are all kinds of different foolish things you can do. Do you guys have? I'll ask you a little bit more later. I probably won't. You ever been pranked or April Fooled? What's the biggest prank that you have pulled, or the biggest prank that has been pulled on you on April Fool's Day? Dennis?
I can't actually think of one right
Really?
now. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, come on, in all in all my years, I've got to
Well, you've got
something.
children, for crying out loud. You'd have thought one of those children would have said, Dad, I'm sick. I've got...
You would think so, but I can't actually think that they've ever done that.
Well, that's good. That's good. How about you, Dow? Nothing you can think of?
Not really.
No. I used to run a business down in Fairfield called Southern Wholesale Lumber Company, and the boys on the radio, of course, Woody and Mervis, they would occasionally before it was made illegal for them to do it, or not illegal, but against the rules for them to do it, they would do a newscast. They would do the occasional report. Of course, they had Blue Thunder for all. But anyway, one April Fool's Day about 15 years ago, and I got into the office every day at 7:30. They came on. They broke in with a breaking report about 7:45 in the morning, and they said. Brand new report. We have we've just learned that a Budweiser beer truck has flipped over, and now that the beer has spilled out, they cannot collect the beer. So they're asking members of the public to come down and gather cases of beer from in front of Southern Wholesale Lumber Company.
Oh, wow.
I got phone calls for about a half an hour, and I had people show up. I had friends and people who weren't friends show up looking for the case of beer. It was April Fool's.
Oh, geez. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I'm glad I couldn't think of something because it would have paled.
I was going to say, no.
Well, no, that would have been fine. But happy April Fool's Day, folks. I hope you don't keep that in mind in case somebody tries to tell you there's a big old beer truck that collapsed on the side of the road and they need you to pick up their beer. What else is going on today? What's on TV tonight? Well, we do have on here on the Wabash Catch TV today. We will be in Sisney tonight for baseball, high school baseball, as Christ Our Rock Lutheran will be in town to take on the Sisney Running Lions. That game's going to start right around 4:15. The Running Lions coming into that ball game with a 2-2 record, I believe, and the Christ Our Rock Lutheran, I'm not sure what their record is, but that ought to be a fun one. Do check that out. Also on television this evening, if you're looking for hockey, the Colorado Avalanche will be at the St. Louis Blues. That'll be at 7 o'clock tonight. That's on Fox Sports Midwest, channel 630. Also in the NBA tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls. They'll be at the New York Knicks, and that will be on NBC Sports Channel, channel 643. Plenty of baseball to go around today, as well as teams are making a second round of basically their second rounds of home openers, and there's a quadruple, count them, 4 ball games on ESPN channel 601 today. It'll open with St. Louis at the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that'll be Chris Archer versus Adam Wainwright. That'll be followed up by the Chicago White Sox at Cleveland. Of course, Cleveland, the defending Central Division champions in the American League. Mike Clevenger going against Ivan Nova there. And also the Cubs will be in Atlanta for Atlanta's home opener tonight. That'll be at 6:10 p.m. on ESPN. That'll also be on NBC Sports Channel Plus, 644. And then finally on ESPN at 9 o'clock tonight, it will be the San Francisco Giants at the LA Dodgers. The Dodgers having their home opener tonight. All those on ESPN channel 601. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guests today, Dennis Stroughmatt down there, Dow Smith right there. We are going to talk about the Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Show in just a moment. You, please, stick around. Have some fun.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area, with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thanks so much for tuning in today. My guests are Dennis Stroughmatt down there and Dow Smith right here. Dow is the coordinator, I say. Are we calling you the coordinator? What are we calling you?
I'm a secretary.
You better scoot up a little bit so people can hear you now. You're a secretary. Well, that's good.
I'm secretary to the board, yeah.
Secretary to the board. So that means you are doing all the work for the Steel Guitar Show, or?
Well, plenty.
I suspect, and Dennis, you'll be able to attest to this, I suspect that there's plenty of work to go around.
Well, there is, but I think, Dow's downplaying how much work he does.
Oh, is that right? Well, he's very modest.
If
a humble, modest person.
If it weren't for Dow Smith, this wouldn't be happening.
Tell me about that again. I think we talked about it a little bit the last time you guys were here. How did this Steel Guitar Show come about anyway, Dow? Were you part of it, or you were one of the first people involved?
Oh no, I was. No, I actually came on years later, and because of my job, my work, and it's really hard to be directly involved with things anymore. But I'm always there every year, for the show. But Dow has been a part of it for years. I mean, he's the planning committee. He's the foot man. He's the leg man. He's the stage manager. He's the stage manager. He's doing it all. He is the secretary. He takes the phone calls. And it's a hard job. Because people have come to expect a big event.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
I mean, and it is a big event every year.
How to get started?
We should give credit to there's some fellows back in 2000. Bobby Reed, who is a local celebrity and now lives in Nashville and is an excellent songwriter, guitar player, and steel guitar player. Joe Arview Sr., Vern Mandrill, Tommy Miller. I think Cord Fitch came in. He was right about one of the first. I wasn't on the board until on up in
a few years later,
2004 or 5 or something. Yeah.
But so they just started to get this going because wasn't this there was a show in St. Louis that began shutting down and you guys saw the niche to a nice place to maybe start a show and get folks who really love this kind of music together, right?
Yeah, the St. Louis show probably shut down in 14 or 15. We were pretty well established by then, and we have expanded since the St. Louis show because that a lot of those folks now come to us because we're here. You
mentioned, Dennis, that this show, it's getting bigger all the time, isn't it? Did last year, what kind of attendance did you end up having? Do you remember?
A couple thousand?
Between 1,200 and 1,500 probably.
Yeah.
How do you fit them all? And this is in Mount Vernon, right?
Yep.
And in which hotel?
In the Doubletree by Hilton. It's been recently remodeled. It was the Holiday Inn.
It's the Holiday Inn that has the pool there, I guess. Yep. Has the restaurant in there and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Those are nice big ballrooms. How do you fit 1,200 people into there, Dennis?
Well, you can't do it all at once.
It takes shifts.
Yeah, it really does. Well, and it's a 3-day event. That's the thing. A lot of people come to this. The event happens on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
So, you that's why you'll end up getting, around 1,500 or more, people over the weekend.
Sure.
Because not everybody's there on the same day. And but we'll get a lot of people that definitely do come. I mean, people plan their trips a year ahead.
Oh, is that right?
They're booking their motel rooms 6-8 months out, try to make sure that they have their room. As Dow said, this kind of started out as in a lot of ways, maybe it was kind of just a kind of a regional, kind of smaller steel guitar show. But yeah, since the St. Louis show has gone away, as the Shriners have gotten more involved, because this is a really nice fundraiser for the Shriners too.
Yeah, the funds, the profits from this all go to the
Shriners.
Right.
And so with all that, and I know that's one of the funny things. It's like every year I know that Dow and Cord get the question, well, how are you going to top this year?
Yeah.
But they do. Every year they keep topping, the year before, and that's what's bringing people. That people want to see this, and it's why you're getting people from a dozen states.
You're getting people from in other countries too,
yes,
right?
Other countries, yeah. People coming to this,
planning their trips around, and when we talk about this being a steel guitar show, there's not just one person up there playing a steel guitar, is there? All the time?
Oh no. I mean, you're dozens of steel guitar players, and not just on the stage, because it's a great venue, and I always tell like young up and coming steel guitar players, or people that are just learning the instrument.
Musicians.
Yeah, any kind of musician. If you want to learn something about steel guitar, this is an opportunity. Don't sit home and say, man, I'd love to play steel guitar, or I'm working on steel guitar and I'd really like to learn more about it, but there's nobody around to learn anything. Oh, don't say that.
Au contraire.
Yeah.
As you can say in 5 languages.
Au contraire. Yeah, that's right. This is a great opportunity, but that's where I think our steel show has really kind of like leapfrogged in a lot of ways, is the fact that it's a great entertainment show now too. You know, while we still feature, steel guitar players, we're also featuring performers and entertainers, singers who feature steel guitar.
Yeah.
And so it's still about steel guitar, but it's also about, a really good time.
For somebody who may not recognize, I mean, you would know the people would know the sound of the steel guitar if they hear it. And if you're a country music fan, or even probably hear some steel guitar and some rock, some country rock. It's really kind of an involved instrument. These guys do a little. These fellas and ladies do a ton of work on just bringing the guitar in, don't they? Tell me a little bit about the instrument itself.
It's
do you play?
No, I don't play one. I get to carry them a lot.
You get to carry them.
Some with single necks, some with 2 necks, some with 3. I've seen 4 necks.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen more than 4 necks, but they're probably out there. Each neck is in a different tuning.
Yeah.
The one that is more common is either single or double neck with pedals on it. When you say pedals, that doesn't...
See, now, some folks think pedal steel guitar. Don't realize they're using those pedals. They're required, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Pedals and knee levers. They use both hands, both knees, both feet, and sometimes they have to use their head.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
That was for chord fit.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you run out of hands and feet and appendages, I mean, there's only so many a person has, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guests today, we're talking about the Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Show. My guests are Dennis Stroughmatt and Dow Smith. The show takes place in Mount Vernon, April 11th, Thursday, April 11th through Saturday, April 13th. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the stars who are going to be here. And you've got a brand new headliner this year, don't you? Mm-hmm. And we're looking forward to